Welcome back, everybody. My name is Tucker, and today's video is definitely going to be a fun one. Yesterday on Instagram, Dan's messaged me and he said that he really wanted to make another logic puzzle quiz for me to do because the video that I did with the other logic puzzle was one of the favorite videos of mine that he's seen. And I was so excited when I saw this message because I loved doing that logic puzzle video as well. It's one of my favorite ones that I've done recently. And so him reaching out saying that he wanted to make me another one was really, really awesome to see. And here it is. And this is what we're going to be doing today. It says, can you guess the spots of all 30 current NBA teams from the given clues? And if you missed that previous video, basically how this works is there are going to be clues in each one of these boxes one by one for each of the 30 teams in the NBA. And if I get one wrong, then I have to go back to the very beginning and restart. And that's about as well as I can explain it. You'll kind of understand it a little bit better once we get into it. So thank you for making me this quiz. And also, really quickly, before we get started, if you enjoy the NBA, then consider subscribing. I upload basically every single day. Okay, here we go. It says, the Nets, all the teams that Carmelo has played a game for are in the bottom row. My inner city rival is in the bottom right. So we know that this is going to be the Knicks. The Knicks, the team that won the titles in Jordan's absence, is in another corner. That's the Houston Rockets, which means that they're over here because Melo also played for the Rockets. It says, LaMarcus Aldridge's teams are touching my edges. I'm assuming that means that doesn't mean diagonal. So I'm assuming that this is Spurs Blazers at the top and to the right of the Rockets, and the only team out of those two that Melo played for were the Blazers, so it's going to be here. Trailblazers, all of the Western Conference Finals teams since 2013 are all around me, includes diagonally. All the Western Conference Finals teams. Okay, so we know that this is the Spurs, so we'll get that one out of the way. Both of my in-state rivals are in the corners, so this is going to be the Mavericks then. The team that drafted Dirk is touching me horizontally. Wait, so horizontally would be left. This would be the Milwaukee Bucks. Every other Central Division team is in this column. I don't know the division super well. That's going to be tough. Okay, so let's go back to this Trailblazers one. It says, all of the Western Conference Finals teams since 2013 are all around me, includes diagonally. So the Blazers are one of them. We have that. The Spurs, the Warriors, the Rockets. Okay, what are the other Western Conference Finals teams since 2013? We'll probably the Thunder, I think, might be in there. No, I don't know. We'll have to come back to that one because I'm not going to know where they go regardless, unless one of them was a former Melo team. What other teams are we waiting? It says all the teams that Carmelo has played a game for in the bottom row. So the Thunder would have to be down here. The thing is, did the Thunder make a Western Conference Final since 2013? I think they did. I think we're going to put the Thunder here. Okay. The origin of two different Superman sagas is in C3. I think that's the Magic. I think it's referring to Shaq and Dwight Howard. The team with the most titles is in E3. That's the Celtics, right? I don't remember if it's the Celtics or the Lakers. I'll come back to that one because that makes me nervous. I don't want to reset the whole thing by getting that wrong. So every other Central Division team is in this column. Central Division team that Melo played for, although it might not be a Melo team in D6, just said all of the Melo teams are in the bottom row. Doesn't mean that the entire bottom row are teams that Melo played for, because he might have only played for 4. It says that he played a game for. He never played a game for the Hawks. Oh, the Nuggets are down here. Duh. Wait, but that doesn't... Does that make sense? Yeah, because there's 5 teams in each division. There's 6 in the column, so one of them has to... Okay, got it. Cool. The all-time leader in assists and steals played for A2. That's John Stockton, right? That's the Utah Jazz. Okay. A bear lives in column C. That's the Grizzlies. Okay. It doesn't... I don't know where in column C. We know that the Grizzlies are in column C. Okay, so all the Western Conference Finals teams since 2013 are all around me, includes diagonally. So we know that the Warriors are one of these two. Just don't know which one. I can't remember. I'm blanking on who the other Western Conference Finals team would have been since 2013. We'll have to come back to that one. Every other Central Division team is in this column. We might be a little bit stuck here, because LaMarcus Aldridge never played for any other team. So this does, yeah, this diagonal one, isn't it? See, like, the point of these is you're not supposed to have to guess at any point. I don't know. I mean, the only thing that I really know is that, gosh, what's the other Western Conference Finals team since 2013? It's the Warriors and some, like, I might just have to guess. The Warriors are one of those two. Oh, I got it. Didn't the Grizzlies make a Western Conference Finals at some point in the last 7 years? And then a Bear living in column C would mean that this would be the Grizzlies. I think that's it. I'm not positive that the Grizzlies made a Western Conference Finals, but we're gonna go with the Grizzlies. Ooh, okay, sweet. And then this is definitely okay. There we go. Just had to think about it for a second. Okay, so Grizzlies, the team that drafted Darko is next to me. Okay, so this is the Pistons. Warriors, our original home is in B1. I gotta come back to that one. Pistons, you have 7 seconds or less to guess C4. C4 is going to be the Suns. The current longest playoff drought is next to me. Is that the Timberwolves or the Kings? Well, no, it's an Eastern Conference team. Because, well, if it's to the right, then it's an Eastern Conference team. If it's to the left, it might not be. Let's go back to the Warriors. Our original home is in B1. What is the Warriors' original home? I'm trying to think of who else is in the Bucks division, but I could have swore that the longest current playoff drought. No, it wouldn't be the Timberwolves because they made a playoff with Jimmy Butler. My gut says the Kings, but that's. Who else is in the Bucks division? The only thing I could go with here is trying to figure out if it's the Celtics or the Lakers with the most titles and putting them in E3. I'm going to have to get that one. So I know that it's close. I think that it's the Celtics. It is. Okay. The other Eastern Conference team that starts with the same letter as me is touching me. What other Eastern Conference team starts with the C? Cavaliers. They don't have the longest playoff drought, so they can't be there. Are they in the Bucks division? I feel like, I don't know. Are the Bucks and Cavs in the same division? That makes, I mean, Bucks, Cavs, Pistons. I feel like this is the Cavaliers. It is. Okay. The most finals appearances are in B2. I mean, would that be the Lakers? I feel like that would be the Lakers. Okay. Shaq went just a little bit to the east from us in 2004. To the east, this would be the Heat then. Is that what it's saying? Yes. The animal that can fly is higher than the one that can't. Okay, so is it talking about in this Central Division situation? The Hawks aren't in this division, right? Because they're with, like, the Magic and stuff. The animal that can fly is higher than the one that can't. Okay. I really needed to figure out the Warriors' original home thing as well. But I have no idea. I have zero idea what the Warriors' original home was. Central Division teams. Bucks, Cavaliers, Pistons, teams in the East. Like, I'm trying to think of animals in the East that can fly, and I'm only coming up with the Hawks. I mean, I guess it could be the Hornets. If the Hornets are in the Bucks division, that would put them in D2, but I have no idea who the other team in that division would be. And it seems kind of strange that the Hornets would be in that division. But that's like the only Eastern Conference team other than the Hawks that I can think of that flies. No! Oh, we got it wrong. Okay. 63% first try. We'll have to go again. Okay, I believe that we are now back to where we were. Well, actually, we missed the Heat right here. Okay. The animal that can fly is higher than the one that can't. I don't know what other clue really we're missing out on here. Other than the current longest playoff drought is next to me, and assuming that's to the right, that would have to be an Eastern Conference team, but I can't really think of who that would be. I mean, it's like, I feel like the Wizards are potentially in the Bucks division. like Hawks, Hornets. No, the Hawks aren't in the division. I don't know. It's weird. Wait, but I just realized it says, the heat clue says the animal that can fly is higher than the one that can't. So it's two different animals. The only animal on the board right now, I mean, other than the Mavericks being a horse, is the Grizzlies, which makes me think that the Hawks are here, but like the Hornets can also fly. So I don't know. The Central Division team thing has thrown me off. I think it's like either the Wizards, Bulls, Pacers, something like that here. But like there's nothing else to tell me where they would go. I mean, if it's Bulls, Pacers, I mean, none of those three teams would go here. So the current longest playoff drought is, gosh, I want to say it's Sacramento. But if I get it wrong and I have to put in all these things in again, I'd be mad. Okay, that doesn't help me. I got it right, but that doesn't help me. Our original home is in B1. Where were the Warriors originally? Is it Philadelphia? I so don't want to get this wrong. I feel like it's Philadelphia, and no. Kansas, no, it can't be Kansas City. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, the quiz is making me go crazy. I want it's Philadelphia. Please don't be wrong. Wait, it says our original home, so it's the team name. I don't know. I got it! Oh my gosh, that's actually right. All the Central Division teams are in alphabetical order. Okay. So I think that this is the Bulls. Jordan owns A4. Okay, so that's the Hornets. And then the previous Hornets are above me. So that would be the Pelicans. But this is the Pacers. Pelicans, okay, we're getting there. Pacers, LA's little brother is below the bigger one. So that means the Clippers are here. We the North is in the northernmost spot of column C. Okay. Both Jordan teams are touching. The Wizards. Okay. Now what? Who are we missing? Hawks and somebody else. Well, it says the animal that can fly is higher than the one that can't. So Hawks, but what's the other animal? What's the only other team that I haven't used yet? Oh, it's the Timberwolves, right? We haven't used the Timberwolves. There we go. All right, so what did I get? 60-something% the first time, and obviously second time around got 100%. That was really, really cool, and I didn't actually have to guess at any point, I don't think. I had to take a couple of leaps from things that I wasn't positive that I knew. This was huge, getting the 76ers as the Warriors' original home, which I wasn't confident in at all. I mean, I can't really think of a spot here where I really had to guess. I mean, there were a couple of times, like I said, where I wasn't sure that what I was saying was right, but that was really, really cool. That was awesome. Thank you so much for making that for me. As always, if you guys want to make some quizzes, specifically these logic ones are really fun for me, then absolutely send them to me either on Twitter or on Instagram, and I will definitely check them out. Thank you again. Huge shout out for making me this quiz. And yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video, and I thank you all very much for watching. Once again, my name is Tucker. If you missed any of my previous videos, then be sure to check out the boxes on screen. Thanks again, and I'll see you all next time.